What's up, YouTube? This is Cyberfelon, and welcome to another episode of the Duel Diary, a weekly series where I duel against you, the online Yu-Gi-Oh community, using some of my favorite decks. And in today's episode, I am once again using my Dinomist deck, but this time it has a totally awesome new look. So without further ado, let's get to show on the road. Not too good since I don't have an even amount of scales. So if he does anything to get rid of my 3, I kinda screwed a little bit. But then Dynamis Charge is always a good card to have. Regardless. What is this thing? Okay. Alright. Automatically getting rid of that face down. Why would you set Soul Charge? That's not good. But activate. Activate. Special summon both. Special summon. I'm going straight for it. Bahamut Shark. Activate his effect. Dump Plezios. And get something totally awesome. I'm sorry for that horrible pun. Battle phase, and we will attack the bird with the frog. Okay, terraforming. Yeah, I'll let that go. Union Hanger. Okay, so he's playing ABCs. Nah, I'll let him go. Yes, I will stop Galaxy Soldier. I will recover a water monster. And I will recover my Plezios. That Galaxy Soldier will be put to some good use. If it survives. Instant Fusion. Norden, okay. That's fine. Union Hanger equips. I'm assuming... Actually, I don't know what he would go into, because he can't go into Tsukiyomi, because it's a water and a light. Castell, maybe. Yeah, Castell might be a good option. He can get rid of my Bahamut Shark and then run over. Or Utopia the Lightning is good also. So I think Castel would have been a better option, because you get rid of the Bahamut Shark and then you can run over Galaxy Soldier. And you can get your B back into the grave. Yes, I will activate. Bringing out Ceratops. Then I will go ahead and Pendulum for 2. Flip summon his Galaxy Soldier. Overlay for Cyber Dragon Nova. And one more time for Infinity. And we all know what's about to happen now. Steal his monster and attack. Then before I end my turn, I'm going to lay down low protection. Low extra protection. You can never have too much protection. And that's it. Ooh, I hate it when that happens. Okay. He has 3 cards in the extra deck. And I have no idea what he's playing. This is always a hard thing to do, because you don't know what to call. Because if he's playing Infernoids, the best thing to call is 1. Same with Super Quants. But if he's playing anything else, like Cosmos, it could be anything. I guess the safest bet is to call 1. Which, seeing that he's playing Infernoids... Never mind. He's playing Cubics. It looked like he was playing Infernoids. Cubic Karma. Wow. That's gonna be interesting. Yeah, he's playing Cubics. Alrighty, so right away I'm activating Dinomist Charge so I can get Ankylos, there's Plesio's. I'm gonna go ahead and get... It's actually kind of hard to decide. You know what? I'm getting Brachion. Special summon it. Defense position. Okay. Alright. Then I will set... Yeah, I'll set Ankylos. Bigger defense. Set these three, and then I'll end my turn. Alright. He's attacking that one, okay. Get rid of the mystery card. Then I will go ahead and use Dinomist Rush. Okay, sneaky. That sucks. That's actually pretty good. Because now I have a 3 and a 6. So I will go ahead, put a Ceratops on board. Then I'll end my turn. Or, not end my turn, just end that. Alright. He's getting rid of my ability to bring it back. What does this thing do? Oh, okay, that's whatever. End phase, it gets destroyed. Ooh, instant fusion. This is actually going to be very good now. If I'm able to go through with my play, I can get both Cyber Dragon Infinity and Bahamut Shark and Treat Toad on board. Assuming I don't get interrupted at all. Go ahead and bring him out. Let's go for Infinity first. Alright, we got our first guy on board. Warning, okay. That is fine to an extent. Should have probably gone for Treat Toad first. Or Totally Awesome instead. I'm used to the old name. Now I might go ahead and do something else. Loses 1,000 attack, we'll be at 3,000, still not good enough. I should probably go for lightning. Alright. Another dimensional barrier, but it's not really going to be that useful. Unless he goes for the fusion. Let's see what he does. Fusion conscription. Okay. It's getting the big guy. And that's it. Okay, not bad. Not bad at all. I have a feeling he's playing ABC. No, he's playing Heroes. Oh my god, no. He's opening the way I don't want. He's got both Frog, and he's gonna end up getting Dark Claw next turn. This is probably the perfect opening for a hero player. Because pretty much you open like this, and this is game. This is really game. I'm gonna use... Well, it doesn't matter because he's gonna get me. Alright. My best thing to do is bait out and just set the cards that I don't want him to get rid of. Activate. I'm pretty sure he's gonna negate it with the Toad. Or go into Dark Claw so I lose. I'm surprised he didn't go into Dark Claw so I lose a card. Alright, Rush is good. Yeah, I can't activate that. Charge. Hopefully he doesn't stop this. Mask change, okay. There it is. Dark Law. Alright. I have scales. I got 2 3s and a 6. Dark Law is at 2400. And I can't beat over that yet. So my best bet is to add Brachion. Just so I can defend. And let's see what Dark Law hits. Okay. It sucks that he hit Rex, but still that's better because I wanted to keep my Stegosaur. And I took too long. That's fine. Go ahead. Go ahead. See, I'm overthinking things now. I will go ahead and do nothing for now. Wow, second desires. Instant fusion, perfect. Vanities. MST. And then at the same time, my dinosaur. Get my big bad Rex on board. You can still destroy it with Nightmare Shark. That's right, it does go get banished. I think I screwed up with that Vanities. Because that's actually going to be impossible to get rid of now. Alright, another charge. Dimension barrier. Pendulum. There it goes. That's it. I mean, it didn't matter either way. I was already going to lose. But that's icing on the cake right there. None of my pendulum monsters have their effects. I can't special, because my own fault. My pendulum monsters won't have their effects, so even if I try to attack with him, it's pretty much game. He opened well, that's the biggest thing. Heroes, they're gonna be annoying this format. I don't know if this is good or if this is horrible, because activating 2 is never a good thing. Alright. If I attack her, then I'd have to get something over 3,600, which is not very possible in Dinomist. Set rush. I guess I have to activate desires. You're freaking kidding me. The worst thing to happen is to go into another desires. Okay. I will summon Dark Magicians really don't summon anything too powerful unless it's a Dark Magician. So I will summon Stegosaur. And then I will set this one again and bluff with one of my desires. Because I really can't activate all 3 without losing completely. I can activate another one only if I'm truly desperate. And I mean desperate. Because you really don't want to activate more than one ever. Alright, there's Circle. Circle's activating. Wow, that was actually good. Okay, so that's the tablet. I will go ahead, normal summon. Activate Rush. Let's see if he uses it. Nope, okay. I will go ahead and summon Plesiosaur. Battle phase. I will attack Magician's Rod. Nope, but I do get the search. But he's gonna strike it. Alright, that's good play. Main phase 2. I will go ahead and set my scales. special summon the toad, well, Bahamut Shark, then go for my toad. Okay, he has nothing good. Then I'll bring back Terran just to have another card on field. And this should put me in a good position. Allure, okay. I'll let that go. That's good that he was forced to banish that. Magician's Rod. It's gonna suck because he's gonna be able to search, but there's other stuff that's kind of more important to get rid of. Or to stop in general. Like whatever he searches. Illusion Magic. That is a good card to stop. Mahad. Ooh, Secret Village. Okay. I kind of have to stop that. Because if I don't stop that, that is game for me. I will go ahead and add Stegosaur. Yes, during his end phase, we'll go ahead and activate this. Get Plezios. First thing is first, let me check my grave. I do not have a level 4 water, but I will go ahead and add one there. Alright. My toad is there. I will pendulum for Plezios only. I will rank, or go into, not rank, go into rank 4. Topia. Lightning. I'm actually really nervous, because there's so much he can do right now to screw me up. I can't go into Cyber Dragon Infinity, but I can still access my other rank 4s. And the next best one to do is this. Illusion Magic, that is fine, because I will stop that. Yes, I will steal it. I'll go into Norden. Use the Toad's effect, use Norden's effect. Toad will send itself back to, back to the extra deck. Plezios gets summoned in attack mode. I will go into a second Bahamut Shark, use its effect to detach, getting the frog again. Then I will go into my battle phase. Get rid of her, because she is a problem. Get rid of both of these. Attack with the frog. Wow, that was difficult. Well, that's it for today, YouTube. Hope you guys enjoyed the duels, and as always, here's a quick look at the deck. I still only run one Dinomist Spinos because I still think it's a good card to have, but its abilities are somewhat limited to just simply doing massive damage to your opponent in one turn, which is still good, don't get me wrong. And then I've upped my Dynamis Rex to 3 copies, though I'm still kind of teetering back and forth between 3 and 2 simply because it is a very good card also. You're able to get rid of problematic cards on the field or even cards from your opponent's hand and send them back to deck without targeting. But again, it is a very high level monster and it's not easy to summon unlike your other level 5s. Ceratops, for example, can be special summoned very easily if you just control Dynamis monsters. And at the beginning of the game, this is a very powerful effect, that's why I run 3 of it. Later on in the game, when you have your extra deck monsters on board, you can't summon it very easily except through pendulum summoning. But at that point, you should be in a good position in the game that you don't really need to rely on his effect. Dinomist Brachion, on the other hand, is a very easy card to summon so long as you're not controlling the strongest monster. You can special summon him straight from hand, which is why I also run him at 3. These two work very well together to open with its Cyber Dragon Infinity first turn. And then, of course, you have your second best searcher of the deck, I guess you could say, Dinomist Terran. As long as you get to destroy your opponent's monster and send it to the graveyard, actually you only have to send it to the graveyard, you just have to destroy it. You can go ahead and get a search off. Search any Dynamis card. That's very good. And then Dynamis Plesios, he's on the field. He weakens all your opponent's monsters by 100 attack and defense for every Dynamis card on the field. And because his effect stacks, that is why you must play him at 3. That, and you can also have an even amount of 6 scales and 3 scales. Dynamis Stegosaur, in the beginning I never really liked this card simply because it's a 1-for-1, you have to get rid of your card to get rid of your opponent's card. But then when it gets down to the fact that it's non-targeting removal and that you can just trade another Dynamist and recur it with your Dynamist charge, his effect can come in very handy when you're trying to get rid of problematic monsters. And then the newest Dynamist monster, Dinomist Ankylos, a very powerful card for Dynamist, their own dimension fissure, you could say. As long as you destroy the opponent's monster by battle with a Dynamist monster, it's going to be banished. So there's no floating for Burning Abyss, there's no effects with Gradles, it's just a very good card. Then we have 2 instant fusions for your Norden and your Panzer Dragon, because you can go for rank 4 plays with Norden, and then Panzer Dragon just helps you get your rank 5 plays going. Then we have Pot of Desires. This card is very good in the deck. There is the chance, because you're running 3, that you might draw into another one off of itself, but that's very rare. You're mostly running 3 copies of it so you can banish one of it instead of one of your other cards, so you can see it also. And then since you play 3 copies of pretty much everything with the exception of a few cards, you're not going to be banishing everything, or at least the chances are very low. It's happened to me though, so just be careful. And then 3 Mystical Space Typhoons, because Vanity's Emptiness sucks. Seriously, if your opponent Vanities or strikes your Pendulum Summon, you're pretty much done. So that's why 3 Mystical Space Typhoon's great. You really don't want to run Twin Twister because you can't really discard too well with this deck. You want to try to keep all your monsters in your hand and you don't want them too much in the grave. Then you have 3 Dynamist Charge, the best search card of the deck. When it's activated, it's like a Fire Formation 10 key. You're able to search any Dinomist monster from your deck and add it to your hand. And while it's on the field, any Dinomist monster once per turn, when it goes to the extra deck, you're able to go ahead and add it back to your hand, so it helps recursion very well. Then you have 3 Dynamist Rush, a very good card. If you don't open a monster, which is actually kind of weird for this deck since you're playing half monsters, half spells, and traps. But if you don't happen to open a monster, this card's very good. You can set it and then just basically surprise your opponent with a Dynamist that can't be affected by any card's effect. Then you have Dimensional Barrier. I was about to say Dynamist Barrier. That would be awesome though. But Dimensional Barrier, this is a very powerful spell card. It's pretty much, not spell trap, it's pretty much like a one-turn Vanity's Emptiness. As long as you know what your opponent's playing, you know how to stop their plays with this. Then, of course, like I said, Vanity's Emptiness. It's a very powerful card that can help you because it's very hard to get rid of this card in a Pendulum deck since everything goes to the extra deck rather than the graveyard. But you have to be careful because that could also hurt you. If you can't get rid of Vanity's Emptiness and your opponent wipes your board out, you might as well just have screwed yourself over. Then, of course, our Solemn Notice and Solemn Warnings. Very powerful cards, very strong cards that can stop your opponent's plays. It's like Dimensional Barrier. It can be very helpful, stopping your opponent's turn and then allowing you to continue with your own plays. Then for the extra deck, we play 2 Treat Totally Awesomes. I prefer the old name, and I'm used to the old name actually. We have 2 Totally Awesomes because this card can be summoned off of Bahamut Shark, which is a rank 4, and this is a rank 4, rank 5 water deck. So you are able to bring it out, and this just helps your stun ability, helps your ability to stop your opponent's plays, and it comes in a very big handy, really good card to use. And then Abyss Dweller, again, very good card to use. It also boosts all your Dynamist monsters by 500 points because they are water attribute. And then it's very good to stop burning Abyss plays, which can sometimes be problematic with cards like Farfa banishing your big cards like Cyber Dragon Infinity, or even preventing you from going into it. Then you have another rank 4 Castel, very good at shuffling cards back to deck. Gigan X, since the entire deck is machine, you can search any card you need with it. That's level 4 or below. And then, of course, it's rank 4, so you can't have a rank 4 without Utopia and Lightning, because it's just a very powerful card to use in a rank 4 deck. Then, number 37, which is a very good card for this deck. Not only does it continue the whole decreasing your opponent's attack for all their monsters by 1,000, which is very good to combine with Plesio's, so it makes it easier for Terran to beat over things. But when it gets destroyed, you're able to special summon a card from your graveyard. So that means if you lose a Treat Toad or you lose a Cyber Dragon Infinity, you can go ahead and special summon it back off of his effect, which is very handy. And of course, you're running 2 Bahamut Sharks because you have double Treat Toad, and it's very easy to get 2 of these guys out on the field in one turn. Then Cyber Dragon Nova for your Infinity plays. You have Artifact Arendelle for some more protection in case you can't get a Treat Toad or Bahamut Shark out on the field. You're able to go ahead and summon this guy to help protect your other cards. Then, of course, Lightning and Cyber Dragon Infinity, and as mentioned before, Norden, so we can go ahead and do your rank 4 plays into Bahamut Shark, and Panzer Dragon for to help you with your rank 5 plays. But that's it for the deck. Hope you guys enjoyed the duels. If you have any comments or concerns on how to fix this deck up or any suggestions on what to replace or put in, feel free to leave that down in the comments below. And as always, till next time, later guys.